Things. Yo, guys, I gotta talk about something very important today. I know you guys used to me speaking my divine language, and yeah, that's great and all, but today I wanna actually address a more important issue that requires you guys to fully understand this, right? You've heard about the masculine and the feminine. This masculine and the feminine is something that we all have within us in a certain balance. But today I want to talk about this concept of toxic masculinity and how it has also a counterpart of toxic femininity. You see, toxic masculinity is a type of masculinity that is derived from taking feminine energy for its own use, using consuming feminine energy. But toxic femininity is actually something that causes toxic masculinity. For the feminine also feeds on the masculine, but it's not often not talked about how toxic this feminine way of consuming masculine energy is, because guys, if you as a woman find that you wanna dominate men over leadership roles, you wanna be more masculine, it's cool, but then you shouldn't try and overdo it on men. Why are you trying to be take the role of a man, huh? Why do you wanna be the one with the balls? Seriously, what's wrong? Why do you want to be the one with the balls? What's wrong with you having your vagina, huh? Why don't you keep vagina in pants? Why do you wanna put penis in pants as well? Hmm? Come on, guys, this is not right. This whole act of taking a man's masculinity just because you feel he's not man enough in the way that you would like. You don't know where he's going. You don't know what he's doing with his life. You don't know how hard he works. Now you wanna come along and be more masculine than him. What kind of shit is that? Nah, girls, come on now, come on now, come on now, come on. Yes, he's in a slump. He's feeling down. Oh, yes, his masculinity is a bit low. But don't take it out on him. Give him time. Tell him you're not the man that I've been expecting you to be. Leave him if you have to be. But don't try and dominate him just because you see an advantage. This whole act of women trying to take advantage of a man is the serious causation of the toxic masculinity, toxic femininity dynamic. This trying to overtake the other in their role is the whole problem. I mean, if you see that this man is a shadow of himself and he was once a dominant man, then don't don't press on him on how weak he is. Don't actually try and be more masculine just because he's more feminine. Actually see the balance and pull away. Move away from him. Let him find himself. Tell him, baby, you have to find yourself because I don't see you right now. Then move along. Don't be trying to, do things that take away more of his masculinity. Where's he gonna get that shit back? You know how expensive masculinity is? God damn it. You have no idea what semen retention is. You have no idea trying to move away from sexual thoughts when you come from being someone who used to think about sex 24 hours a day. You don't know the kind of control that it takes to actually level up. So please do not try and make the man is at fault for falling off a bit. Let him try. Let him get up from that wound. Let him find himself again. Come on now. Let him find himself again. How is he supposed to be masculine when you are trying to be masculine for him? Hmm? Like, a lot of these women like to talk about toxic masculinity, but they don't realize that hypergamy is a aspect of toxic femininity. Because this toxic femininity says that there's a better man out there. There's a man who can man who can man better than this man. But at the same time, it's also taking away this man's masculinity by trying to compare him to other men. You see, like this whole comparison is what limits mortal men to being just mortal men, whereas greatness was just you trying to being more feminine in order to accommodate him. If you feel your man is being more feminine, then try and balance it out by you being more feminine than him. Actually, you should out feminine him, not out masculine him. Women, you must understand that you have estrogen within you. That estrogen can become testosterone. But if you allow it to become testosterone, you will not like the woman that you are. You will keep on complaining about how men are not stepping up, whilst you're the one who's too much man. Like honestly, nobody wants to deal with another man whilst he's a man. No man wants to be out here uh like trying to hold on to a woman trying to hold on to a woman that's trying to be a man. Nobody wants that. Fuck that shit. Hear me? Fuck that shit. Nah. Like women, please stay in your lane. Let be the woman. If you feel that your femininity is not serving you right, then go find it again. Go on a self-healing journey, but don't make it our problem that your femininity low. Now you want to try and take some femininity from us. Fuck that shit. Nah, 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 nah. The reason why this whole toxic masculinity, toxic femininity trope even exists is because we have fallen out of balance of what it is to be masculine and feminine. Our roles in this society, in each other's lives, have been twisted in such a way that we are forgetting the lines that must be drawn. Like, come on, taking away a man's masculinity, why would you want to take that away from him when it was gonna make you more feminine by its comparison, by its existence? You being in that feminine role where you think that you must make a man lesser, it's not right. It's not helping you, it's not helping him. It's actually taking away what could be in between you guys' roles. The balance that you guys should be actually seeking is actually allowing men to be men and allowing women to be women. Like honestly, guys, like we understand that not all women want to cook. We understand that not all women wants to be the stereotype of what a woman used to be. But then, guys, you have to also allow the man to also step into his masculine role, meaning like a man. Sometimes a man doesn't like to hunt. You ever think of that? Some, Sometimes a man doesn't like to hunt, but doesn't mean that he doesn't like fixing cars. You feel me? Like him hunting and fixing cars is not determined of how much man he is, because some of us didn't even grow up with cars at our home. So you coming to tell me I'm feminine for not being able to know what to do with a car is not my problem. It's you. It's you thinking that all men must know how to fix cars, whereas in reality, some of us didn't grow up with cars that needed fixing. Some of us have had cars that went to service. Blood, you feel me? That cars in our homes went to service, so we didn't need to be looking under the trunk, because we literally watched our dad take that car to service so that the person who looks under the trunk does. And when we did actually look under the trunk, guess what we found? A cover. Yeah, those cars were so fancy, they work with computer boxes. So now when you're trying to look under the trunk, you're just complicating your own life unnecessarily, whereas your own skills, your own gifts are actually waiting for you to express them. So no, guys, do not expect a man to be out here fixing your car to make you feel that he's more masculine. sometimes a man's masculinity is just getting someone who can fix the car. You see, like sometimes you have to actually allow a man to be a man. Therefore, we also men have to allow women to be women by being men. You see that? This is why, like, you have to find that balance, guys. We have to find the balance that actually tries to accommodate each other's needs. We have to actually have more open conversations of what we need in relationships. See, okay? Because this is a serious concern now. I'm tired of this shit of like not being able to know what we need in relationships. Because you know what I found out, uh, uh like more recently than I'd care to admit. I found out that you women actually are are not actually sexually inclined like we are. You see, we men, whenever we come to the act of sex, like doing it, we always are more into seeing how it's gonna feel like, in terms of feeling. We're like more into seeing how it's gonna feel like, right? But then you women, it turns out the man who unlocked your virginity is the one that actually had the key, is the one that unlocked the whole key. So he basically, what he did under there, he did to you, is what you're gonna expect from every other partner, because your vag is literally automatic. It likes what it likes, and that's just that. It likes whatever it got first time, first serve. So this is femininity. Now, the thing that blocks us from connecting to you guys in the way that you would like is that we don't have your key. We generally have not gotten to the point where we can ask you, baby, what is it that you like in a man? What is it that you would like to be done to you and your vag? You see that? Now, this type of conversation, it's understood that not most men can actually handle it because it's not easy. Some men generally assume that I just do what I do, and if she likes it, she likes it. If she doesn't, she doesn't. He's just rolling the dice. But in actual reality, we men should be more accountable to ask, like, what do you like in a man? What would you expect a man to do in your life? You see, and then accommodate accordingly. Accommodate accordingly. But the flip side, you women should also allow men to actually state what they need. You see, so, and also accommodate accordingly. You should be able to ask, baby, what would you like a woman like me to do in order to accommodate you? Then I tell you, do more yoga, woman, because I need you flexible. Feel what I'm saying? Do more yoga because I need you flexible. There's some positions that I need you to be in so that I can do my thing right. You feel what I'm saying? Now, women that are not flexible, you have this fallacy of thinking that your non-flexibility is something that out of your hands and you can't fix it or not. But that's not right. You see, if you want to be a stiff woman that can't flex for a little bit, that can't even do a little doggy pose or I'm talking about yoga, guys. I'm not, like, don't be out here like faulting me. I'm just talking about yoga. But what I'm referring to this as is because the reason why we must also accommodate each other is so that we are balanced. See, like in yoga, you learn this thing called balance because you realize that there is femininity inside you, there's masculinity inside you. And yoga she teaches you how to balance because there are some poses in yoga that may be considered more feminine, that a man might not like being in, but in actual reality, that pose actually allows him to actually accommodate his feminine side. You see, now the balance is within us, guys. We have to balance it out. Like, we have to balance it out. Yoga helps the balance, guys. If you're a woman who doesn't work out, you should ask yourself, why aren't you working out, huh? If you don't even do no flexing, no stretching, no yoga, what are you doing? You see? And then you wanna blame your man for not doing you right, whilst you at the same time are not doing you right. You see? Because a woman that doesn't exercise, that doesn't do anything with her body, generally cannot give herself towards an act that is beyond her. Like, for example, in sex, a woman that cannot do the pose that is required for the pose to happen generally does not give the best sex. I'm sorry, ladies, if this is harsh, but it's true. Just generally does not do the thing right, because, like, honestly, how am I supposed to put it in right if you don't wanna do the pose? You see, like, we all have poses that we like, so we have to be able to accommodate each other. Now, if you as a woman do not know how to do the pose, do not know what pose is actually right for you, then how are we supposed to actually accommodate each other? We can't. So literally what is happening now is that we have to actually find this balance where the masculine and the feminine is is equivalent, so that if you woman wanna if you are more masculine, then your masculinity must be able to bend towards my masculinity. You see, like, okay, that sounds kind of wrong, but then the masculine in you must meet the feminine in me, while the feminine in me meets the masculine in you. But if you are not able to actually give space, give allow the space for the union to happen, like, literally do yoga on your own, literally connect with your body on your own. You see, I'm not saying go sleep around to try and get experience. I'm saying literally do yoga on your own, do yoga in your own time, so that when I when you come to me and I've been doing my yoga, we are actually able to actually balance each other's is energies out, balance each other's masculine and feminine energies out instead of clashing. Because if a woman is too stiff, literally, this is causing y'all to be more masculine. You're wondering, why can't I get a man? Why do men not like me? Am I too strong? No, we love strong women. Man, even if a woman has like biceps on top of biceps, if she's able to be feminine in the right way, we still like that woman. Even if a woman is tall as this tree, we will still like that woman. But then we don't like a woman that is not flexible enough to allow a man's masculinity space. We don't like a woman that doesn't like to actually be flexible enough to adapt to a man, give him his space to actually do his thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, as we as men, we also have to do things that actually allow us to be more masculine, you see. But then the balance is still important, because in this day and age, it's not a straight cut of women hunt, men gather. You see, or men gather, and men hunt, and women gather. Nowadays, the roles are a bit flipped on their heads. So the only chance that we have is to balance from within, balance spirituality, because we are now spiritual beings, guys. We're no longer the fleshy beings of the past. We're no longer the butch or the Chad that we had to be, all trying to be all domination and putting others down in order to feel good about ourselves. Nowadays, it's more about the spirits. You see, our spirits sometimes are just like this tree. You can't tell me what this tree's gender is. You can't, because this tree has told me personally that his and hers is a gender. You see, it's both. It's non-binary. See, that's what she told me. That's what he told me. Because this tree is both. You see, now our spirituality is allowing us to be more as adept as the trees. Now, this is not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. But then we also have to still find balance while we're still in the threshold of finding the yin and yang between our dynamics. Because if a woman is too feminine, if a woman's too feminine, that's a great thing. But if a woman's not too feminine, That's also a good thing, but at the same time, there needs to be a balance. Therefore, she needs to balance on her own. Women, go do your work. There's this woman I found on YouTube. Her name is Kayla Hodges. She speaks about femininity in sales. So, because apparently sales is a more masculine type of activity. See, what I liked about her is that she actually acknowledges that there's a balance to be kept. You see, this whole idea of masculine and feminine is not in a void. Just because you have a vag does not mean that you are balancing right. Just because you are trying to be all feminine, act all feminine, use your squeaky ass voice to try and be look feminine sounding, doesn't mean you actually are. Same way, if I'm gonna try and make my voice as deep as I like, doesn't make me more masculine. You see, there's a balance. This balance, I have to find it myself. You can't find it for me. You see, but you can actually warn me, be like, hey, I'm feeling like you are a bit less masculine today, yeah? You see? Then I'll be like, oh, really? Then I'll be like, I wonder what it is. Maybe I need to take less baths. You see? Or maybe I need to hunt more. Maybe I need to fight somebody. Maybe I need to walk into a bar and break a bottle off somebody's head. Hmm? Maybe that's the balance. But then, come on, guys, we have to find a balance between our masculine and feminine energies. It can't be that men are the ones that are wrong, that have toxic masculinity all the time. You women also have to see that where you are doing the toxic femininity. Don't try and over dominate a man. Get off the hypergamy, girl. Get off the hypergamy, because if there was better, you would be with better. But you are not with better, okay? That means what's there for you is there for you. You have to try and make it work. If you don't want to make it work, leave. The universe has so many options. You're going to be all right. You see that? You're going to be all right. But then I say that to say this, guys. You cannot be out here, be imbalanced, and then expect balance in your relationships. It's absurd. It's unheard of. Come on, guys.